Hey there. So today I wanted to talk about my favorite Russian watch, my only Russian watch, but it's the Vostok Amphibia. So as you can see, I swapped out the bezel, and that was a little trickier than I thought. It was really easy, but to pry it off was the previous one was kind of tricky, but popping it back on was really easy. Um, and so I also just got this new mesh bracelet, and that is what I am really liking about this piece now. So, of course, there's just 3 micro adjustments here at the end, and it's nice, but that's not enough when it comes brand new, because when it comes brand new, it's really long. So what I had to do was, with big cutters, I had to clip off. I started with 2 on each, and then I moved to 3 on one end, and then I think I did 2 more on it. So about like 7 rows. I had to cut off essentially about like an inch or 3/4 of an inch of this mesh. I tried to do it evenly, but with this wants, you want that to be in the middle, but if there's nothing over here, like this piece is over here, and that's gonna like make it flat, so that is your flat piece, so you want that in the middle. So that was my goal, is to get this in the middle instead of that in the middle. So I tried to make things pretty even, and I think I got it to a point where I like it, and I can I can tighten it up a little bit, which is nice, because for right now it's just barely a little bit too tight, I think, or too loose rather. But I mean, I'm actually pretty surprised how there's like a okay, so that clipped on. Sometimes I'll clip it and it'll be a little one, but then you push harder and it'll snap again. So maybe I broke it in or something, but it's a pretty solid click there, and that's just a retention strap snap there, clasp. So this is pretty comfortable. I don't think it adds some weight to it, but it's not really a noticeable amount of weight. But I do like how thick the bracelet is. There are some that are thin mesh, but I don't really like those, how thin they are. And I mean, yes, they're like nicely woven, and I bet that's really comfortable too, but I kind of wanted something bigger like this, and this seems exactly what I wanted. And it, downside, you had to clip it to make it fit, but that way you knew it would fit. And I didn't like, there were other ones that you could like screw out big chunks of this, and I didn't like the look of it. I mean, maybe I would, with my small wrists, I'd probably take out all of those things, but I didn't like the way they looked with these like weird metal bars running through the mesh. So I just wanted like all mesh, and then a nice, clasp like this. I mean, it's not super nice, but I don't have a double push button clasp, so that's pretty cool. And it's mesh, so it's very breathable and everything. The only part that's kind of sticking is this bottom piece on my wrist, is where it'll stick. But other than that, I really enjoy it. One bad thing I guess I can say is, depending on what row you snap, like, so this row is fine, but then this one over here, there's that little thing that's poking through right up there. I don't know if you can see that. It's one of those links that's right there. It's kind of sharp and it's kind of poking up, so I don't know if that'll snag. Probably not, because I'll be wearing it like this. I won't wear it like that or whatever. But I wish it would, if you don't see that over here, but if I cut this row off, it'll be like this. So it's kind of like a back and forth thing. But that's just the way it is. I don't mind it. Not really bothered by it, but it's something that I noted when I was clipping them off. And I like, you know, the edges are pretty, you know, straight and flat there too. So this is quite enjoyable, and I've been wearing this ever since I adjusted this to the proper size. I've just been wearing it, even to bed and everything. I love it. So that's my update for you. I just wanted to show you that. Show you the new bezel that I did months ago, and the mesh I finally broke down and bought. $17 on Amazon. I'll bring the link down in the section below. But yeah, thanks for watching. Just forgot to mention that this also did come with a tool here. I had no idea it would come with that, and when I got it and opened it, I was like, no way. So that was cool, and it came with some extra ones. I had to put these on, or two of them, so I still have, you know, these two. But you can see they're not, you know, they're not that great. I would like thicker ones, and these probably aren't the, you know, most secure or whatever. It's not a NATO, so if one of these breaks, the thing falls right off. So I'd like to get maybe some thicker ones. But yeah, just forgot to mention that.